I'm here talking with my friend Brian Kaulback, probably the hardest working actor in Canada. Well, yeah. So Brian, you are appearing in Shazam, this big blockbuster that's coming up in April this year. It's your 80th speaking role on screen. Wow. Can you share any experiences on the set with us?
Well, Shazam for me was a very magical kind of feeling for me because, after all, I was playing Santa Claus. So that in itself was that's a fun role to do. Mm-hmm. And what I remember on my first day as the mall Santa Claus, which, by the way, was shot at the Woodbine Center.
Oh, right, here in Toronto, yeah.
Yes, and so there were a lot of background children that they hired that were going to meet, supposed to meet Santa Claus. So they were all excited to see me, and that kind of spurred me on to hopefully do a wonderful performance as Santa that day. So that was really enjoyable.
Oh,
so
cool.
That was kind of magical, and I had a lot of fun doing that. Yeah.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, Shazam is based on the DC Comics character.
Yes.
As a kid, or even now as an adult, do you read comic books? Have you ever got into one of these superhero storylines?
Well, growing up, yes, I did read a few Superman comics, but when I was growing up, I was more into the Archie comics and madly in love with Veronica. I think I was looking for a girlfriend like Veronica.
It's always Betty or Veronica. Which camp are you in? Yeah.
I was a Veronica kind of guy, looking for someone like her. So I was more Archie comics. And I was also a big fan and read a lot of Mad magazine. Oh, yeah. And a big fan of that little cartoon, Spy versus Spy.
Oh, that's great. They made that into a little TV series, too,
yes.
the Black and the White Spy.
That's right.
Yeah. So you've also, over the course of your career, done some stunt work. Were you able to watch any of the big stunts in the movie? I know there were quite a few.
Yes, there were quite a few, but no, I was not. But even better still, a lot of the scenes I was in, I was able to do my own stunts. And so that was a great experience, doing the stunts.
Oh, fantastic.
And I was very fortunate. This is how it all very quickly came together. I saw on the Facebook page that the stunt coordinator for Shazam was looking for a lot of Toronto stunt performers. Yeah. So it was sort of a meet and greet. Yeah. So I went there to meet Kyle Gardner is his name, and there were when I was there was all these young kids who I've never seen before, 20s and 30s. Yep. So finally, by the time I got to meet Kyle Gardner, he said, "Oh, I'm glad you're here, mate." And I said, "Well, what do you mean?" He said, "Well, this is a big, huge show, and we need a lot of people, and not everybody young." So it was Kyle Gardner. He's the one I have to thank. He's the one who suggested me for the role of Santa Claus. But I did have to audition, put myself on tape and audition for the director, David Sandberg.
Oh, wow, that's exciting. Well, we'll all look forward to spotting you and all the Toronto locations on the film when it opens April 4th, right? April 5th.
April 5th, worldwide.
Okay, thank you, and good luck, Brian.
Thanks.